What has been your most impactful relationship?
I guess most impactful in general relationship would probably be when I met my current boyfriend of 3 years. Cause A, it was funny as hell, and B, he's definitely helped me through a lot.
Way.
We met when I was a freshman in high school, and our PE teacher had us going out to do, I think it was kickball. And since it was summer outside for me, I made the offhanded reference of the praise the sun. So I hear him across the field go, fuck the sun. And that was how we met and became friends. I am 17, about to finish high school by the end of this year. We've been friends for like a year, dating for 3 now, and honestly, I'm just excited to finally see where things go after we both get out in the world on our own.
What was one thing you learned the most about like being in a relationship like that?
To not take anything for granted in your relationships, because I learned the hard way, and so did he, that since we've both been struggling with a lot of mental stuff, I'm not gonna get into that, but we've had a lot of problems with trust issues, taking ourselves for granted and everything else around us and not trusting any of it. So we've been slowly trying to go through therapies and to grow out of that, and overall we've definitely grown as people from that.
Impactful. That's a good question. I'm not really sure about impactful, but I have made a lot of great friends here that I hang out with regularly, and I've met a lot of great people. One of my best friends here is Creepy Rectangle, and I just met him at the B Club one night and just hit it off. And I consider him a good friend of mine.
Do you have any
Oh.
in real life?
Well, yes, I do, but I don't get to see them all that often apart from the person that's like a sister to me, you know? I actually introduced her to VRChat the other day. I have encouraged her to make bad financial decisions, but this is where I come to just unwind and like in VRChat in general. It's where I come to unwind and just, meet new people. And I meet a lot of awesome people that way. I meet a lot of weirdos, but everyone's got their own quirks and don't know what else much to say than that.
Probably a cliche answer, but probably my mom, because I'm like the close out of anyone that I know, like my friends or other family members, I'm closest with her. Trust and communication is the most important thing in any form of relationship, but especially
True.
with parents, it trust can be very easily broken, but it can also be very easily built, And just it's important to know that if as sad as it might be, don't try to force a relationship with someone that it wouldn't be healthy for you to have that type of relationship with.
I guess probably my mom, if I had to answer that. I mean, she's the one who pretty much taught me how to be who I am today. So yeah. I mean, as I got older, there was like a small time where I was like, oh, I don't like my mom. But now that I'm a little bit older, yeah, my mom's sick. It's definitely worth just like being able to hear people out, be kind to people, and understand maybe where people are coming from. It'll help you have a tighter bond with people, I think.
I'd probably say I have a good friend named Jaden Villain. You don't know him, but obviously I know him. He's my friend. So throughout life, I always had ups and downs. He was always there to make me laugh because I love to laugh. I really love to laugh. You know what I'm saying? It's been rough, especially ever since COVID, like down years and school, rough, but he's always been there by my side.
I had a friend in my school. He was like this really cool friend I had. When we got to high school, he acted kind of big gangster. I didn't like that. And then like a couple of days later, I stopped talking to him. And right after that, I just stopped talking to him, of course. And I was kind of sad about it since when you're friends with someone and you don't like the stuff they do, just don't be friends with them. Just got out of high school like a long, long time ago.
Have you contacted him since you got out of high school or no?
No, I just don't want to think about it. I'm kind of thinking if he's still acting the same way he is, just acting all tough, gangster, trying to cause trouble just so he can get like some attention and become like one of those popular kids or whatever. Because he usually hangs out with like popular kids or whatever, like the cool kids.
Funny enough, I've never been in a relationship. Not because I didn't have the opportunity to get into one, but because I'm just weird. I have a difficulty talking to girls, bro. it's just difficult for me, bro. So I can't really answer that question. I don't know, bro. I guess the overthinking. When I was in school, I'm 21 now. When I was in school, I talked to some hoes type shit. It play out
Yeah.
well, but relationship wise, I can't settle down. But now it's a little more difficult with the older hoes, bro. With hoes like me, cause they're like weird, bro.
Probably the one that hit me so like deep in my core of my soul is probably the one with my mum. Think about her like every day, very much often. She raised me beautifully. She always made me laugh. And yeah, now growing up, I can see all of the things that she went through, and I have a different like perspective on her life.
One of my teachers in high school, he was also my basketball coach. He also coached basketball, baseball, and soccer. I played a lot of sports in high school. I don't know. He was always there, like when I needed help, with like anything academic. He tried to implement like real life values, like when it came to like playing sports and shit. Like not just about teamwork. I can't tell you the specific attributes because off the top of my head because I'm kind of blanking right now. But that's what he tried to do. He tried to like mirror real life with like playing a game of basketball. I thought he was pretty good at doing that. I don't know. He was just a all around pretty great dude. I told him to write my letters of rec for university and shit. I got into the university I wanted. Pretty stand up guy. And to this day, I still go play basketball with him every now and then. Catch up over some food. Pretty good stuff.
When I was in high school, I met this Jewish woman, and I had her always buy me cigarettes with always the chance of being with me. But the day that I agreed with getting with her, I just grabbed all the cigarettes and never talked to her again. But I always feel bad because I'm pretty sure she killed herself. I didn't really care about her, but I just wanted cigarettes when I was in high school. It gave me terrible anxiety for her day, just being at school with her. But we went to high school together, but I never saw her again.
When I did date, I don't date on this game anymore. I quit that shit. I kept on going back to her, and she's like trying to come back to my life, and I really don't want her. It was been an on and off thing. Like we dated like 10 times. I get feelings about her and shit, but like I kind of need to leave past in the past. I learned not to go back to the same person over and over again because at the end they're gonna hurt you.
I mean, I've only ever dated Suzu. I've never had a girlfriend other than that. Yeah, we met on here and we're hanging out on here mostly. So for me, I don't know. I kind of have like depression, anxiety issues, right? And I don't know. Like when I met her, it was we've been hanging out every night for a few hours, and we're both busy, right? Both adults, we have shit to do, but we hang out for a few hours every day, almost every day. And I guess it was nice for me because it's something consistent, somebody I can go to and talk to, right? Without her, it's like sometimes my friends are on, sometimes they're not. So it was less, I don't know, sometimes it could just come on and be like a depressing day. So with her, it's more consistent. I have somebody nice I can hang out with and talk to. So we're both career focused, which is funny. She has objectives, I have objectives. So, we don't spend too much time online, but we do. We're like together, right? But we do. So it's nice. It's good enough for me. It's a nice break from life, right? It calms me down a lot. So. Yeah.
I would probably say me and my boyfriend's relationship. Probably because before we got together, I was smoking a lot of weed and every day at school. And I was just not doing good mentally. And I had all Fs, like in every single class. And over the summer, he kind of opened my mind onto how I really should not be doing all this when I'm 15, 16 years old, because it really damages, it fully changes your prefrontal cortex. Like, if you smoke weed before 25, it really, it changes the way you make decisions. It changes the way you take risks. Like, you want to take more risks, leading to more dumb shit. But yeah, he's brought my grades up, and I've just been a lot happier. And on the 6th, we hit our 8 months. I did not do this by myself at all. Always have someone with you. No matter how hard it gets, always have one person you can trust, or try to open yourself to new relationships, because they can really change your life. When me and him first met, I was at the peak of my addiction kinda. And yeah, I'm not anymore. He really helped me quit and he just made me a better person. So just try to find someone who you can be yourself around and someone who motivates you to do things. Or if you can't find someone, just keep keep going, because it's people will say it always gets better, and then they'll be like, no, it doesn't. It really does. It really does get better. Like, I was depressed for so long, and now I have my boyfriend, and yeah, just find your person and just find someone you can be yourself with.
My most impactful relationship lasted like 4 years. Kind of ended it like in a sad tone because she had complications with her heart. Started dating like right after high school. It went like two like completely different ways. She went to college. I joined the military. I'm still in the military. It was steady and all that, but like she 100% supported me in what I did and what I wanted to be. Went to jump school, be a paratrooper, and all this other stuff. She went to go to college to get a business degree in entrepreneurship and also digital art design and shit. Like she was a very like good drawer. And she also did like a bunch of commissions and stuff. And we shared like a bunch of the same interests. Game together. We played together. Like,
cheers, dude, cheers.
Like,
Hell yeah.
we always had like our good moments and our bad moments, especially when I go like overseas to like Germany and stuff or like other countries like that. But I would always make time for them. And honestly, like what I can take away from that relationship, even though it like fortunately passed away at the end of the day, when you have like your low ends of your relationship, they're fighting and arguing and other stuff like that, it's best to just be patient to each other, because communication is always key in a relationship, and it'll always work out in the end. I always make them feel special, make sure they're cared for. I was very happy with that relationship. Life goes on, so I had like someone that a loved one that passed away. It's not the end of the story. Take what you learn and you keep going on and keep going forward. Always make something more